And what's up, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. It is your boy Cheap Ludes, and we are finally on the cusp of season 7. Is season 7 exciting? Yeah, sure. I mean, every new season is exciting in NBA 2K21 My Team. I mean, realistically, we all get super hyped the night before, and then nothing happens. But we got news. We got our Courtside Report for My Team season 7. Hey, look, Vinsanity wearing Nike Shocks. Dude, those were the coolest shoes in the world in 2005. So, let's go over it. It's time to go all out in My Team Season 7. This new and unique season, I mean, realistically, it's the same shit that we've been seeing, but it is what it is, I guess. Earn your way to level 40 at your own pace. So, one thing that they're saying in here is that all 150,000 XP needed for Vince Carter will be available on day 1. So tomorrow we'll have every single XP challenge available, or at least unlockable, on the way to Vince Carter. That's cool. I think that's a cool thing. Look, the one thing I would say is, like, don't hurt yourself trying to go for Vince Carter. I mean, realistically, we got people out here that already have 4 to 5 like individual people deep on one account that are going to be grinding nonstop for the next week or so to try to be the first person to get Vince Carter. I would say just don't put yourself in danger to try to get Vince Carter. I mean, he might be pretty good, but he probably is relatively good. Every season reward we've gotten has been, but like, don't stress yourself out trying to get him. Just get him at your own pace, man. I promise, like, knowing 2K, like, they'll put out a version of a card that's just like Vince Carter the day it becomes available to most people. So that's all I'm going to say there. Are you ready to go full throttle in My Team? I mean, I guess, sure. So the season is only 4 weeks in length, which is cool. I'm glad they're going to start doing like smaller seasons, at least going forward, just because I think the seasons have been a little too long. If they just up the amount of XP for challenges and cram more into the seasons, I think that would be a good thing. So this is a very intense time of year with the NBA regular season ending, the play-in tournament, and the start of the NBA playoffs, and of course the Basketball Hall of Fame ceremonies. Okay, no question we're getting some sort of Kobe card this season. Is it going to be a packable card, or is it going to be a locker code? Is it going to be grindable? Not entirely sure, but we're going to see Kobe's price fall, which I'll go check afterwards. At the end of this video, I'm going to go and look at the market and see how this is affecting it. So yeah, like I said, they're releasing 150k XP on day 1. Hopefully it's grindable XP and not RNG like Ty Lue, because that sucked. I still haven't gotten into the glitch market. It has been the entire season. I have played minimum 600 games, and I have yet to even get in the glitch market at this point. I did finally get Danny Ferry, but I mean, it literally took them buffing the odds for me to do that anyway. So yeah, level 40 is Dark Matter Vince Carter. Who, it depends how you feel about Vince Carter in game. I think he's pretty good. Some people hate him. I actually really like the possessed Vince Carter when I had him. He was insane. His price was too high for me to keep, but that card was nice. Accompanying Vinsanity, we have even more Dark Matter reward cards for you to earn throughout My Team. Thankfully, they're not opals this time. So limited, we got Elgin Baylor. That's definitely something that I think is cool. Is he really going to be that good? It depends what positions he can play. He is kind of small, even at the 2 guard at this stage. But, I mean, he's still going to be good. And I always pick up the limited rewards anyway. I'm not as low on them as other content creators are. Like, I think even Rashard Lewis is pretty okay. You only have to collect 4 rings, which I think is kind of important. So that means we might not be getting LeBron tomorrow. Like, that 4 rings might have actually been a tease for Elgin Baylor. It just kind of depends. We might be getting fan favorites tomorrow. They did tweet a picture of what appears to be a fan favorite background, but I'll get into that later. Unlimited is Larry Johnson, which I think is a crazy card for them to put in Unlimited. I still probably won't grind for it just because Unlimited's way too sweaty and toxic. I don't really want to play it for an extended period of time. Like, maybe. Also, do people call him Grandmama? I just feel like they don't, but it is what it is. Sidney Moncrief in the Ascension. The one thing I will say about Sidney Moncrief, though, is he has some of the best steal animations in the game. Like, legitimately, his diamond card got me through so many steal-based challenges back in, like, Season 4. So, I'm not saying you should like cry yourself to sleep if you miss out on him in Ascension, but like if you get him, he does have a use. Bailey Howell in Triple Threat Online. TTO is going to be sweaty tomorrow because if Bailey Howell can play the 2-guard, we're getting another T-Mac clone. Bailey Howell was a monster at the beginning of the year. His Amethyst card was one of the best cards in the game when he came out. And I got to assume if he has that Trey Burke base, and if he can play the 2-guard, he will be so good. I mean, I could see them doing small forward, power forward, or power forward, small forward, whatever, probably that one. And at that point, like, he's still good at the small forward position for sure. But if he plays 2-guard, watch out. Like, TTO is going to be sweaty, and that card's going to be elite. And Larry Kanon is in the vault with Jerry Lucas at 1,500 wins. Jerry Lucas is tough. His diamond card was pretty bad this year, but if he's juiced up, like, that jump shot was actually pretty good, so he could be really good at 1,500 wins. Larry Kanon has one of the biggest player builds in this entire game, and if he can shoot, like last year we got an Opal Larry Kanon that was really good, and if he's even remotely close to how good that is, that card's going to be sick. Dark Matter Louis Dampier in the exchange. Okay, guys, if you don't know who Louis Dampier is, dude, he's like a 5'10 white guy with a mustache looking very similar to this one. He is about to be terrible. Don't worry. For science purposes, I will exchange for Louis Dampier tomorrow, but I can already tell you without doing that, he's probably not worth it, but I'm going to do it. A Pink Diamond Chris Paul, who that one will probably be as good as the radioactive one, so if you don't want to spend the MT on that and you have the stuff required for that, it's a pretty good exchange. I'll have to see exactly what's up with his stats and badges. In Diamond, Carmelo Anthony. That's cool. I don't have any Melo cards because I don't want to pay for the Dark Matter Melo, so I'll probably just do that, but the lower tier exchanges have been really bad. And a 1,000 card limited release in the Dark Matter reward market for Bill Walton. If Bill Walton can shoot threes, he'll be really good. There's not very many people that are even at the Dark Matter tier, so I don't even know. Maybe 1,000 people will get him the first weekend, but I doubt it. That did say reward market, right? Let's talk about token market. All right, looks like we're finally getting the token market, as it will open to commemorate the newest inductees into the Basketball Hall of Fame. Okay, so I don't know. Yeah, starting Saturday, head into the token market for exclusive packs containing Hall of Fame badges and a few other surprises all week long. Keeping with its namesake, and for our Legend Edition cover athlete Kobe Bryant's upcoming induction, we are giving all My Team players a Hall of Fame badge every day for 8 straight days starting May 8th. Log in each day and pick up a new Hall of Fame badge for your collection. Huge W. Granted, you're probably going to get Drop Stepper and like Pogo Stick a bunch of times, so like free Hoff badges are free Hoff badges. I'm going to use them to boost up my lower overall cards that I like to use, so I'm cool with it. Speaking of long-awaited returns, Spotlight Sims will make a return in Season 7. New rewards will include lifetime agendas that are tied to the completion of some of the upcoming challenges. Okay, so we're getting lifetime agendas back. We haven't seen those since Season 1, so probably a bunch of MT and stuff like that. We'll see, I guess. What will the rewards be? Oh, they're not going to tell us. That's just a question. It's an open-ended question. That's fun. The final cards required for Fire and the brand new holographic basketball. Those are like so annoying to use. I mean, if you want them, cool, but they will actually legitimately hinder your shooting because they're so distracting, in my opinion. This is an intense My Team season. Okay. And it is matching its intensity we're seeing the NBA having right now. I didn't say that right. I added my own words. I spiced it up for him. With teams preparing for the play-in tournament, which I love the play-in tournament, we are launching this season with a new current Series 3. Gross. This is the worst part about it. It gets worse. This new set includes our first ever Galaxy Opal base cards, with Steph Curry and LeBron both rated as league-leading Galaxy Opals. As someone who does pack openings, this is fucking miserable. Like, I already have to worry about the Shakes being current series diamonds. Now I have to worry about them being current series Galaxy Opals. And realistically, the Galaxy Opals that are in this current series, I don't think they're going to be that good. Like, for instance, like the Opal Steph Curry will probably be as good as the Diamond Retro Curry or the Season 1 Reward Curry, probably around that type of layer. I'm guessing. Same badges and stats around that area. Stats will probably be better, but the badges will be around then. And then the LeBron James card will probably be as good as like the Pink Diamond Moments LeBron. Like that's, I'm guessing, what it's going to be. I don't think it's going to be Inferno level good, but we'll see. But you're going to be able to pull these cards in all premium releases the rest of the year. That sucks. That's awful. I mean, God damn it. Okay. That sucks, man. As somebody who opens packs 3 times a week, like, that's going to be so annoying. You guys are going to watch me literally freak out. A new season also brings a new signature challenge. Tracy McGrady signature challenge. Okay. Cool. 13 points in 33 seconds to secure the W. You got to match his stat line, win the game, and earn a diamond shoe. Now, it'd be really cool if they required you to score 13 points in 33 seconds to secure the W. If that's the case, and they start doing moments challenges that are similar to like MLB The Show's moment challenges that are just like portions of a game, that would be a huge W for 2K. That would be great. I would love that if that was the case. Like if I had to score 13 points in 33 seconds, like it would definitely be a pain in the ass. Also, by the way, it's TMAC 13 in 33, and I believe you can put the locker code in now. Not sure. I believe so. There's even more going on, or going into this season, daily. To stay on top of everything, I cannot stress enough how important it is. Okay, yeah. I mean, follow them on Twitter. You'll get locker codes and stuff. So let's head over to the game, and we'll talk about what the implications are for Season 7 and see what's going on. So Season 7 should be interesting by every metric. It looks like they've learned a lot from the previous seasons. They're not as long. They seem to be more packed with content, and they seem to be less RNG as of right now. But I mean, it's like fucking Danny Ferry just looking at me. At least I got him. But Vince Carter as an agenda card. He looks good. I mean, he'll probably be relatively good. I hope he's primary small forward, secondary shooting guard, just for my future tier list purposes. But it is what it is. As far as triple threat, like, I mean, Larry Kanon will probably be a beast. The way they juice cards this year, like, Larry Kanon will be a monster. He'll be better than Danny Ferry, the way it's trending, you know? Jerry Lucas should be pretty good. I'm guessing he's going to be, like, Fat Lever good, where he's going to be, like, pretty okay. And if you get him, he's definitely a card you can use. If he can play the small forward, I think it'll be pretty solid. It just kind of depends. I'm interested, though. I wonder how often Larry Kanon's going to drop. I really don't know. Spotlight Sims, I don't know if they're going to be available tomorrow or if they're going to be available like a week or two into the season. It kind of remains to be seen. These will still be available, and I recommend if you do plan on doing the next Spotlight Sims, at some point you got to get these done. And I'm guessing you have to get the final reward because that's how they did it last year as well. Like, I don't know. Is it going to be worth it? I mean, realistically, the rewards were worth it last time. Like Brandon Roy, Unseld, and John Wall are all still usable. They're all not the best cards in the game anymore. But as far as Unlimited goes, is it going to be worth it playing for Larry Johnson? Maybe. Limited, is it going to be worth Elgin Baylor? Yeah, I think so. Larry Kanon is going to be a beast. There's no question about it. Like, both Julius Randle and Ron Harper have been sick. Bailey Howell, if he's got those T-Max SIGs, it's going to be good. We could see a couple prices drop because of that too tonight. Don't get suspicious. As far as tomorrow, what packs there are, I'll talk about it a little later, but they dropped what looks to be a card with a fan favorites background with no player on it. But I've also seen some of the cards pop up in TT, so I don't know what it's going to be tomorrow, but if it's fan favorites, that's huge. It's going to be a large promo set regardless what it is, though. We got current Series 3 coming. I know I just talked about it a little bit ago. I just can't... I could see Limited making us use current Series 3 cards. By the way, the first Limited week, I could easily see them making us use current Series 3 cards. And it's going to suck. I don't think these are going to be revolutionary as far as how good they are. I think about the highest we could see them as far as like the most usability is probably on par with cards that came out either at the end of Season 3 or the beginning of Season 4. That's about the max as far as how good these cards are. Like, I don't think they're even going to touch Inferno cards realistically. Maybe they touch Season of Giving cards as far as like badge count and how good those cards are. We are getting that Bill Walton. I don't think that's going to really do too much. Interesting, I guess, but nothing crazy. Let's see if this news has really affected any of the players. I think in a couple hours we'll see these cards drop a lot. So if you're in the market for any of these guys, whether it be like Wilt or DeMar I think will drop a lot, because if Bailey Howell can play shooting guard, DeMar's price will plummet because he'll end up being a better DeMar DeRozan. I'm not kidding. As far as Vince Carter, his price hasn't dropped too much right now, but I don't foresee a lot of people picking him up. I think the reason his price is still high because people think that there might be a Vince Carter based XP challenge, so his price is kind of hovering around the 70K mark. Look, if you don't plan on grinding for the level 40 reward Vince Carter, and you're a Vince Carter fan, you know you don't have time, you just want a Vince Carter card, this card is still fine. Like, he's still good, and he'll be fun for you, and I bet he drops to 40 or 50K tomorrow when we find out there's no Vince Carter challenges. Let's see. Yeah, I think it's going to be a couple hours before any of the cards really drop. I mean, even Russ is still kind of expensive, which is crazy. It just depends what the packs are. They're fan favorites. Ooh. Big Blake, we're seeing a little bit of a price drop, but he's still at 180 with 2 minutes left. I think he drops around 150 tonight, though. Once it gets later in the night, people don't want to spend MT on stuff. Yeah, LeBron's buy it now. Like I said, I don't know if we get LeBron tomorrow now, because that 4 rings thing might have actually been like a tease for Elgin Baylor as opposed to a tease for LeBron. Or Will Purdue. It's probably not Will Purdue. Imagine if we got a Dark Matter Will Purdue. I'd be so excited. Yeah, it doesn't look like a lot of prices are going to drop. Kobe's dropping, though, because everybody knows we're probably getting a new Kobe Bryant card. Now, is it going to be a Dark Matter Kobe? No, it's probably more likely going to be a Pink Diamond or an Opal free locker code Kobe. That's my thought on it. I don't know if they're going to put him in packs again. Ben Simmons, like, he's dropping a little bit. That's because people think we still might get a LeBron. But, like I said, no cards are really going to drop till probably a couple hours from now. Then we're going to see the prices drop a bit because people are hoarding MT for tomorrow. A lot of people are going to be putting their stuff up too, getting ready for tomorrow. It's going to be a free-for-all in a couple hours. Like, are you going to be able to buy it now, Kevin Porter? No. Like, no. Lonzo, I believe, is buy it now. And if you're looking for a top-tier point guard for under 100K, Lonzo and Penny Hardaway are the best 2 point guards you can purchase. Yeah, Luka, I feel like, has been nerfed. So I don't really think he's even the best at this point. Like, he's up there, but I think Lonzo Ball is a legitimate S-tier point guard at this point. And the fact that you can get him for under 100K is crazy. Everybody should go do that. Like, no joke, man. No joke at all. He's so good. He's so good. The token market and the exchanges are tough to really... Like, I mean, obviously we know what the exchange cards are, but, like, what are the parameters? Who knows? I got a bunch of cards in here just in case. Should I get Louis Dampier? Absolutely not. Am I going to? Yes. He's a 5'11" white guy with a mustache. He probably dunks really hard. It's stupid. 2K makes no sense. Though we have been confirmed Spotlight Sims, a lot of playbooks are going to be expensive. Like, you can get a couple K for the Bucks playbook right now. Let's see. Pelicans playbook is probably going for yep. Yep. There's not very many of them up. I'll put mine up for 14K if it sells tight. If not, whatever. I still have one. It's been here for weeks, man. I've just been waiting for another offline grind to hit so I could sell it for a big price. And now we got 14K. I'll take that. 12 hours. Come get it. The other playbook that would be going for a lot would be... Let's see. I mean, the Nets playbook could be going for a bit. It depends. This one doesn't do anything. There's no reason you should buy it, but for some reason it gets put at 2,000. Same with Detroit. Like, the Pistons playbook was good at the beginning of the year. Don't go buy it. Nuggets playbook is another one that goes for a lot. Looks like there's no Nuggets playbooks up right now. So if you have this and you don't plan on using it, you plan on using the Pelicans or whatever other playbook you have, go sell the Nuggets playbook. Name your price. Somebody will probably buy it. There's only one for 50K. I guarantee someone buys it. Mavericks playbook, nah. There's really no money plays this year. I mean, the Pelicans playbook was solid and originally, but mystery domination, it was almost impossible. The Nuggets playbook works for some people. Just kind of depends. I don't know. There's no money play this year. It's really disappointing. Quick Through STS was a godsend last year, and I really wish that they would bring it back just to make it easier for everybody. I still haven't finished mystery domination yet. It sucks. So, the token market, I mean, what's going to be inside the token market? I don't think we're going to get, like, old packs. Like, it'd be cool if they put like Season 1, Season 2 packs in there for like a little bit of tokens. That way I can stack a bunch of MT off of it like I did last year, but I don't think they're going to do it this year. Just because people stacked too much MT doing it last year, so I think it's just going to be similar to what we've seen earlier this year with like you pay 40 tokens and you get 3 pretty solid players. That's more likely what we're going to see. It's harder to stack MT that way, and it helps the player base, so it just makes sense for 2K to do that. Like, they're trying to discourage MT sellers and buyers as much as possible, and nothing will give people a lot more MT than having packs in the token market. As much as I would like to see that, I realize that it's probably not going to happen. But we did get that tease for the fan favorites pack, and man, if that's what drops tomorrow, please have Dino Raja. Please have Dino Raja. Please. Just give me my boy Dino. Other guys we could see, like, I know DBG is going to have a meltdown if we get him, but wouldn't surprise me to see Pukovetsky in the mix. I really wouldn't be surprised. He'll probably be terrible, but we could see him. Cam Reddish would be another person we could see. Like, Cam Reddish is definitely not out of the realm of possibility, like, at all. And he was so good earlier this year that I would be okay with seeing him again. If it was made by a Bulls fan, we'd definitely see Tomas Satoransky. Should we? No. The Knicks guys, all the Knicks guys have really gotten cards like Obi. RJ Barrett hasn't seen a card in a while. I wouldn't be shocked to see RJ Barrett in a fan favorites pack, especially with the Knicks playing so well this year. RJ Barrett deserves a card. He really does. Like, he definitely deserves a card. I can dream for my boy Monte to show up. Maybe Brandon Jennings pops up. I highly doubt either of these things occur, but I'd be really stoked if they did. Looking at some of the older packs, yeah, well, I mean, we already got a Bailey Howell. I don't think we see Lamar Odom, though. If we did, that'd be sick. Sleepy Floyd is potential. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see Sleepy in the mix. Where's my boy at? Let's go, 2K. Give us Rex Chapman. Give us the white guy god. Look at him. He's ready to hoop. He hasn't got a card since the Ruby. Just give my man a card, please. Kirk Heinrich is basically just Rex Chapman. Same with Bob Sura, so I guess it really doesn't matter, but still. As always, it has been your boy Cheap Ludes. Thank you for watching the channel. Thank you for watching the videos. Honestly, for fan favorites, don't be shocked to see Terry Dissinger make an appearance. With the amount of hype he had when he came out, I wouldn't be shocked at all to see a packable Terry Dissinger, and I think that would be sick. Stay tuned. You know I'll be back tomorrow with way too many videos. I'm going to be up super early. I'm going to open packs. I'm going to do limited tips. I'm going to do all that stuff. Do a, Season 7 review video. And I'll speak highly on 2K as I normally do. Hey, if you're still watching this and you're new, subscribe to the channel. Check out all my tier lists. I just did a 5-part tier list series. Each of them's like a half hour. They took forever. Go watch them. Go drop a like on them. And I'll be with you guys tomorrow. Peace.